Ukitaka nikutusie mtu, unilipe 2500 na unipe story yote kwa DM. Na mimi sifanyi kazi kama sijalipwa. Unalipwa kwanza, alafu na watusi baadaye. Slide in my DM. Uniandikie paragraph yani nani ungependa nimsalimie. Niko kwa biashara ya kusalimia watu. I will charge 2,500 Bob shillings per post. And I'll post per post, I'll post. Aya man, ndipo tuzoea sana. Tumie DM ya kwa expose na utume 2,500 shillings. Bei ya jioni niwaandikie watu wenyu asubuhi na mapema. Hii mwaka isiishe. Kirungo. Maribel is just my stage name. So Maribel is a girl who was born in Kirinyaga by my mom, Margaret Wangare. I was born out of wedlock, as I've shared my story with guys online. But later on, my mom got married to my stepdad, Mr. Irungo, who lives in Nyeri. So my mom had to move from Kirinyaga to Nyeri, and that's why I grew up in a family, in a blended family of 2 children.
Now you've moved to Nyeri. How was life for you in Nyeri?
First of all, let me tell you how life was in Kirinyaga. So I was my grandmother's first granddaughter. I was spoiled. I was loved and I was free. So when I moved to Nyeri, things changed abruptly, and all of a sudden, first of all, me and my stepbrother had a very good relationship because we stayed in Kirugua for some minutes. So when I moved to Nyeri, my stepbrother is the one, first of all, who changed on me, and I recall for the first time I knew that my dad, my stepdad, now Mr. Irungo, was not my biological dad, because now I came into this family of the Dirangos, and it's when I was now told I'm not of their blood. So, and then the signs were very early, because I remember like when I moved to Nyeri, I was around in class 2, and I was taken in a class of my aunt on my dad's side, on my dad's side. In this class, I remember my aunt told the whole class, remember I'm in class 2. He told the whole class, don't be talking to Imac because she does not belong to the family of the Rangos. She came with her mother, so don't be talking to her. That's my aunt who told the whole class. And you know how mean children can be. Yeah. You can imagine how mean children can be. Bullies. So you can imagine how it made me feel. And I was only in class 2. So I would go to play with kids and they'd be like, Saltambia, we don't play with you. Where's ulikuja na wewe? Where's babako? So you can imagine what that can do to a class 2 child. So for me, I've never been a snitch. So I never told my mom and I didn't tell my dad. So I buried it inside. And then I used to be a very tall child. So you can imagine the bullying. I was being called Twigger. So now you can imagine, I've come from a family where I was loved, where I was appreciated, where I was adored. To this family, I'm being bullied in school. I'm being bullied within my family, and then also now you can imagine how mean my cousins were on my dad's side, because now all of a sudden as in me so familia yao. My brother used to beat me. My stepbrother, he used to beat me, and at the time he told me, were it not for the respect I have for my dad, I would have unalived you. So you can imagine.
At that point, how old is your stepbrother?
He's 7 years older than me. So yeah, I'm going through bullying in school. I'm going through bullying at home, and I'm going and I have no one to tell. Because unfortunately, I don't want to blame my mom, but my mom did not protect me, because most people usually ask me, where was your mom? My mom didn't protect me as per se, and I don't want to blame her or anything. It's because she didn't know any better. Because back then, in their ages, as in if a man married you when you had a child, it's a favor. Yeah. So she didn't protect me as per se. So I was now dealing with this by myself. That's basically just how life started. Yeah, from a very young. So what I did is, I knew the only thing that could save me ni masomo. So nikusoma nilisoma. I really worked hard. I really worked hard.
There's a point where you have mentioned that you felt like mom didn't protect you. Maybe you can tell us how would you have loved her to protect you at that point?
She would have like reassured me, because it's now like when my mom got my small sister, it's like all the love went to my small sister. So I was, and then also she was now forced to love my big brother. So now you see, of course, because now he was the son of my stepdad. So now you see, now me, I was by myself with no one to protect me. You get? So I was just dying with this by myself, just alone. Yeah.
So you felt like mom didn't create any environment for you to feel comfortable to speak with her?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Maribel has realized that she has to work hard in school for her to liberate herself from this lifestyle. So after school, where did you go?
So campus came. I lived my best life in campus. I used to work. I used to work with brands as the jobs are promo. My dad had a hotel. We had a hotel. We had a car wash. We were not so badly off. So I remember my dad used to pay me. Can you imagine? I used to go to that hotel. My dad would pay me 100 bob from 6 to 9. Nika realized jobs are promo. Around that would make like around like 2K in a day. Hey, I ditched my dad haraka sana. So when I was working, I was living a very good lifestyle, because I'm making around 4,500 in a week. Remember your time pesa zilikuwa na value. So I'm working na fanya jobs za promo. Alafu for being pretty, I would always get jobs. So I've worked with very big brands just because of being pretty, and of course God's grace. So nilikuwa na hustle hapa na pale to just like live alafu I wish I saved when I was in campus. I would be a billionaire right now. So we finished campus. I've gone back to Nyeri. Nikaza kabesha la kakuku, kakafil. I got a job in Nairobi. Yeah, sales. I'm a salesperson by blood. I got a job at sales. I was hosted by my cousin in Kilimani. Among my friends, nika graduate. So I'm thriving. I'm thriving at my job. I'm doing my job. My job is great. Sahi ni around Feb, nimeget job mzuri in this good company. Sasa ikafika around August. Remember, I'm still smoking weed. You see like you habit like I developed when I was in campus. I'm still smoking weed. That time I remember we had Instagram and we had Facebook. I started typing on Instagram, but then I write very well. Nikaanza kuandika on Instagram and Facebook. Na naandika, and I'm writing exposing my family on my dad's side for the things they did to me. So everybody who's ever done me wrong, naandika. So everyone is calling me, I'm like, what's going on? But now when they call me, I'm insulting them. Leave me alone. And then now I started seeing my dad was rich. No, as in he was like rich over and beyond. So I'm typing things. Like everybody is like, this girl is not okay. There's something wrong. No, I'm exposing everybody. My parents, my family because of my family on my dad's side. Hao ndo walikuwa wengi sana kuwa exposed. So that time, Cyprian Kundi was the big. So he covered the story. Remember, I'm working at this company, and now I'm painting a very bad image to this company because no one knows what's going on. My friends don't know what's going on. I remember this time, around in August 2018, nikakuwa diagnosed with a condition called bipolar 1 disorder. So what happens? Bipolar 1 disorder ni ugonjwa wa akili. Uko na happy moments, ziitwa manic episode, na uko na low moments, ziitwa depressive episodes. So nobody knew what was going on. Visions, nikaanza kuona visions. Nikaanza kuambia babangu nitamnunulia gari, nitamnunulia nyumba. Nikaanza kuambia marafiki wangu to make it out of the block. Tutafunga mabiashara and we'll be successful, and finally we shall leave employment. So nilikuwa na rafiki wangu wa campus, alikuwa anaitwa Rachel kwa Masi, na alikuwa ananiambia, babe, I've seen you drunk, na huwa behave hivi. So hakuwa anajua kile kilikuwa kinaendelea. Watu wengi walikuwa nafikiria ni clout na chase, lakini kumbe nilikuwa mgonjwa. So nakumbuka around that time nilikuwa naenda vacation na marafiki wangu in coast. Sasa nikaanza kuambia rafiki yangu niko na boyfriend anaishi Wasini. Sasa hakuna boyfriend, I didn't have a boyfriend at that time. Hata sikuwa na boyfriend. Kama rafiki wangu badala kwenda Nyali tuende Wasini cause niko na boyfriend huko. Na kusema ukweli sikuwa na boyfriend huko. Lakini nilikuwa naona ilikuwa ya baba yangu, lakini kusema ukweli haikuwa yake. So it got to a point when I was contained in a cell because I was causing very many fracas. But now my friends were able to get me out kwa
Direnda ya kula kwenye nyino kere ngui ngua konere jiro fa tere kia matuku mono ngoma gira gitanda ya tiri niendo kaji niendo majiko todarie jata daria ya ha nguko ita
in August 2018 nikakuwa diagnosed with a condition called bipolar 1 disorder. So what happens? Bipolar 1 disorder ni ugonjwa wa akili. Uko na happy moments ziitwa manic episode, na uko na low moments ziitwa depressive episodes. So nobody knew what was going on. Visions, nikaanza kuona visions. Nikaanza kuambia babangu nitamnunulia gari, nitamnunulia nyumba. Nikaanza kuambia marafiki wangu like to make it out of the block, tutafunga mabiashara and we'll be successful and finally we shall leave employment. So nilikuwa na rafiki wangu wa campus alikuwa anaitwa Rachel kwa Masi, na alikuwa ananiambia babe, I've seen you drunk na huwa behave hivi. So hakuwa anajua kile kilikuwa kinaendelea. Watu wengi walikuwa nafikiria ni clout na chase, lakini kumbe nilikuwa mgonjwa. So nakumbuka around that time nilikuwa naenda vacation na marafiki wangu in coast. Sasa nikaanza kuambia rafiki yangu niko na boyfriend anaishi Wasini. Sasa hakuna boyfriend, I didn't have a boyfriend at that time. Hata sikuwa na boyfriend. Kama rafiki wangu badala kwenda Nyali tuende Wasini cause niko na boyfriend huko. Na kusema ukweli sikuwa na boyfriend huko. Lakini nilikuwa naona ilikuwa ya baba yangu, lakini kusema ukweli haikuwa yake. So it got to a point when I was contained in a cell because I was causing very many fracas. But now my friends were able to get me out kwa